Hey, let's get away.
And get a room on the other side of town. Is Jazzy Faye dead?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah. He ain't had a hit since
That song.
T.I. hit.
Mm.
Damn.
Listen. Tip and Tiny, boy.
They freaks.
Yeah,
They
wild.
do you think they did it?
I don't put nothing past nobody.
Here's my thing. Stories I've been reading, right?
Mm-hmm.
A couple of them say, hey, look, they bring the hoes to the room
Mm-hmm.
and say, hey, you gotta do Miley and Coke to get in this bitch. Or you ain't getting in here.
And then somehow you end up in there.
So you could have went home.
Yeah.
You had
Not
a
to make
choice.
light of rape, but I'm just saying, you had a choice to make.
You had a choice.
And you made the wrong one.
I mean, a lot of people are curious about Coke.
I
Me
ain't-
included.
They'd rape me.
They got me.
They would have got me.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
Sold to fat nigga in the back.
Yeah, I would have woke up between them.
But when you think about it, it's starting to make me look at a lot of Tip songs differently.
Right. 20 foes.
24.
What happened?
Swagger like us.
Swagger like us.
All three,
No,
all
he
four.
sang that song. What you know about it?
Yeah.
What you know about that?
What you know about rape?
I like my
That-
down.
Nah, that shit. On a more serious note, I don't know, man. That I feel like that is probably one of the worst allegations you can have brought against you.
For sure.
I mean, ultimately,
Cause it basically made them seem like they running a sex ring or like.
Well,
But
yeah.
it's crazy because they came out and spoke against sex trafficking a few months ago in Atlanta. And just to think that
They the crossing guard of the
bro.
sex
Again, I don't know.
Crossing.
I don't know what to believe. It seems so not true, but at the same time, you can't put nothing past nobody.
trafficking. No.
it was
But-
Harry Tubman of the jump.
This is definitely tarnished his
But-
legacy, I believe.
I'm telling nigga no with an ass so fat. That's rapey. That's rapey, bro. That's rapey. Is that not? He basically said you can't tell me no because your ass fat. Wow.
I'm just waiting for that Gail King special.
Who can
Yeah.
Gil King, the thick Oprah? You know what we're talking
Man,
about?
I can see him now. I vehemently all the allegations brought on to me at this terrible moment. I can't even think of big enough words that T.I. fucking say there and that. I can't wait.
I just feel like he read a dictionary and just pick out words.
He
Like,
didn't finish high school, bro. I finished college and don't know these words, bro.
he don't know.
Listen,
Man,
I want to say that
he represented Atlanta.
I don't believe it happened, but at the same time, man, when you got 15, 16 different women coming out with, similar stories or whatnot,
People, I mean, some people are wicked though, man. Like,
oh yeah, it's definitely evil world.
But it's also in a sense that like this is not like I said downplaying rape, but like the definition has changed over the years. You know what I mean? Like so because it's taken more seriously now, which it should. But like what they might consider rape now
Wasn't rape.
was it rape in
Time.
1995
Yeah.
and 2005,
like,
which is not a good. That's not a good thing.
yeah,
I mean,
fellas,
like,
be careful. Like, you
Yeah.
look at a woman incorrectly,
Sexual
she's filing charges.
right, and
You know what I mean?
you got to be really careful.
Yeah,
Like,
very.
you look. I pray for the day like that. I hope nothing happens to me. Like, niggas, stop sending unsolicited dick pics. Like on like, cause niggas do that to women. And I know my dick ain't up on the internet. I know it's coming. It's coming. I ain't raping nobody. I swear to God. My hands up. But no, but like any like you can strange.
Strange.
But not like it's like everything. Like you got to be very careful. Like in this day, like in 2021, you can't do anything wrong. What?
Nigga over here.
What you say?
Nah, you hear him in the microphone and shit.
MJ, you better stop.
MJ drink be full though.
I
just
just
be
pull it to
blowing
the
bubbles.
Nah, but that's crazy. That's like you said. That is I'm not gonna say crazy allegation, but that is one of the worst allegations that you could have. and especially if it's not true,
Ain't
I
no
feel
coming
like
back.
it still lingers on you.
Oh, for sure. Especially with somebody that loved the camera as much as T.I.
Cause he's like the voice of Atlanta. Like, well, was the voice of Atlanta.
That's why we don't go to Atlanta. Never mind.
You know what I mean? Like,
Juvie,
I really hope it's not true. I really hope it ain't true, man. I mean, but whatever.
And now,
Not my
is
fault.
Corona still around?
Is what?
COVID-19 still around?
Yeah, nigga, it's
I just had no.
at an all-time high.
his dad died
Said
3 weeks ago.
all-time
Mhm.
His dad died 3 weeks ago. My uncle died this afternoon. Shit real now. Niggas ain't taking it serious, but it's real.
Yeah, and they got apparently like real talk a new strain, not
Yeah.
not Juvie 21, but a new strain that is apparently more deadly
Yeah.
Boy, that shit.
than the one now. Y'all don't even have the one now under control.
I thought the new weed samples and shit was worse. Like you hear about different loud every week.
Runs.
Yeah, Zaza patch. You know,
Huh?
I don't know, just shit that you just hear. But then you, like you said, now every week you hear a new strain. Like nigga got this.
Y'all gonna take the vaccine or not?
So I got mixed emotions on this vaccine.
I've got one emotion.
Right now,
No.
so
Look at your beard. I don't
Yeah, you need to take it.
Yeah, I probably
Yeah,
do.
you look like you got sickle cell.
Come on, bro. You look like you got obesity.
I do.
No, ain't no
Man.
look.
You borderline.
He sugar.
You a Massimo.
Nah, like I told y'all, like big jokes love me. And I think
I know.
You a block captain.
Yeah.
he said a block cat.
Easy to block captain. Yeah, cause I think I'm like the skinny niggas or the fat niggas. Like, so they love me. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
Built like a Nintendo.
They can't get in there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But
Nah, but like I say, I got mixed emotions about it because I look at it like this, and not to take it in vain, but so right now the military is saying this voluntarily. It's volunteer. It's volunteer.
We said it.
That was time.
Sometimes,
It's voluntary.
yeah, volunteer.
Yeah, okay.
So that shit don't fuck him up.
Military said Valentine's Day. Hey, sometimes I think about
Hey, I'm lit, bro.
That nigga said Valentine's.
Nah, but go ahead.
No, but so right now it's voluntary. So, but eventually, no. Because I'm gonna speed you past it.
Military said vroom.
Military said it's up to us.
Yeah, just go that way. You can sit in there.
Doing 80 and 60. No, but so eventually I do believe it's gonna end up being mandatory. I said I have mixed emotions about it because like I'm ready to get back to some type of normalcy. So if that means we taking the vaccine, it's gonna get to some type of normalcy again, cool. But at the same time, I look at it as I've went over a year without catching COVID. So whatever I'm doing is either working or I already have the antibodies built in my system. And I don't know. I don't know
because again, you could be asymptomatic, been that had it, not know.
Absolutely, because while I was in Germany, I did get sick, but at the time that I did get sick, they didn't know, like COVID wasn't really talked about then, so I don't know if it was that or if it wasn't. So a side of me is like, yeah, I do want to get it, but another side of me is like, what if I already got the antibodies in me and then I get this vaccine?
You can do an antibody test.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, there is a test.
The rapid test that's what that really is for. People think that's just to get your results quicker, but it's not. That's just testing antibodies.
So I did get the rapid test done.
Bro, I think what's driving.
Some idiot.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
I think what's driving.
No, a
what's
lot of
going to be
people think
the
that.
driving factor behind mandatory vaccines is going to be the travel industry.
Yeah.
It really is. Like my sister was here to take a test a few weeks ago, and like she had to have a negative test within 48 hours of her flight to get back into Jamaica.
Oh wow.
Like they're not playing that shit. You're not even getting on the plane if you don't have.
So
COVID test.
is that like a rule or a law
It's,
that
it's,
Jamaica has?
it's country by country, and like Jamaica ain't got the resources America does to combat the virus.
Right.
So they're going to they're going to be a little bit more aggressive with their restrictions. You know what I mean? Because if it's 2.2 million people in Jamaica, bro. Like there's more people in North Carolina than there is in Jamaica. So that shit hit Jamaica. You got to think per capita. It's going to affect us more because the country is smaller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they gotta have like heavier, and most third world countries have heavier restrictions on things like that.
Which makes sense.
They don't have the medical supply, the PPE, all this extra shit that America has that is not necessarily disposable, but it's easier to acquire or retain.
But like my coworker had to take one to go to Mississippi.
And I just feel like if the coronavirus didn't start in China, it would have started in Mississippi. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I know this is completely off any of the topics that we have for tonight, but Mississippi is one of those states that I'm just like I have no desire to ever visit.
Yeah, why would you? Like not you, I'm saying like in general. Like, why would anybody go?
Like I just think about like slavery
You don't
and
want to hit the pint. I know you want to go see Big Cletus. What's his name? Big Curtis.
Clitoris.
Yeah, that's him.
What's his name? Uncle
Clint?
Uncle Clint.
Clifford.
Look.
He knew the name.
Nah, he wanted. He set you up.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the show.
That show.
Nah, it's good. It's
Yeah.
a lot of
Ever since I seen this, I was just like, oh, I'm good.
I mean, it's your speed. Or MJ speed, one of y'all. Y'all both bisexual. So it don't
I
make
get
it.
my ass 8 times now.
Damn.
At least. At least.
Listen, man. So let me ask y'all this: How do you all feel? And I'm gonna start with Justin first. How do you feel about Trump Week during Black History Month?
It's a disgrace.
Disgrace.
Disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about one of the few people who probably tried to take us down the most in a 4-year span. You gonna give him a week during the shortest month they possibly could have gave us.
Yeah.
Then you gonna give him 7 days of that? How rude.
Why not do it in October? That's the way I look at it.
October,
Halloween,
March.
he's on
March,
pumpkins.
St. Patrick's Day. Should have been disrespectful. Did it the first week of May.
For Cinco de Mayo.
Mm-hmm. White people love tequila and tacos. Give them like a nondescript month. Give them June. What the fuck going on in June?
It's Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
Oh, never mind. Man, Juneteenth.
August. That's why I said October, bro. Because October got Halloween,
Columbus Day.
he's orange, pumpkin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Same bitch.
Candy corn. Like
Yeah.
it all matches.
He is the. I can see him in some yellow pants. Whole ass nigga. They really gave that nigga. And who's in Florida?
Yeah.
Florida.
You take this.
Word to
L.
Kodak. Fuck you mean?
I already know Kodak was at that meeting.
He was.
Yeah. You would have been too. Nigga got you out of jail. Shit. Say what you want. Say what you want.
Like Jay said, y'all killed X and they live.
Streets is done.
Streets is done.
That.
I knew y'all was gonna say something.
Bro, here.
He got a home right
Yeah,
there.
bro, he might have grabbed mine and go,
I wasn't. You done spit in it.
boy, get.
Fucking goat, man.
Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah.
Bro, just open up yours.
Good goat.
He
This not
don't want to drink Red Bull because he got to get up in the morning.
Yeah. The goat. Go ahead.
You, like I told you earlier, your track record kind of weird. It's some things like this and some things like this on your track
Yeah.
record.
all bases.
No, but it was like it wasn't no in between. It was either this or it was either this. Like
And the averages.
No consistency.
there was no consistency. The stories he telling us.
Yeah.
I hit that box. Box was amazing. Like
So what do you think are some things they're gonna do or attribute during
I'm sorry.
Trump?
So what? They say everybody gonna paint their face orange. Everybody gonna slick their hair back. Confederate flags everywhere. They gonna fuck foreign bitches all week.
Right.
Yeah.
He raped too.
He does.
Look,
But he saved.
Don't do that. Don't do that. For some reason I knew that was coming too. Shit.
to answer your question though, Black, and don't take this the wrong way, but I don't give a fuck.
Me.
Cause you know what?
Why would you take that the wrong way?
I mean,
Oh, you mean like about you don't care that they did?
yeah, you know. Let me tell you,
You care about Black History Month?
I do. I mean, I love celebrating Black excellence. I love seeing my brothers and sisters, you know, making it. You know, going against the statistic that should have been. You know what I mean? And the reason I say I don't give a fuck is I've realized, or I've come to the realization that it takes more energy out of you to not like something, to hate something, like instead of not caring for it.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It doesn't take any energy to not care for. It takes energy to decide and take that burden upon yourself to go, I'm gonna get upset about this. I don't like it. You know, why would they do this? Like, imagine how much energy that's soaking out of you.
Yeah.
Instead, y'all do whatever you want to do. Go celebrate what you want to celebrate. Give him kudos, whatever you want to give him kudos for. I personally don't give a rat's ass. Do what you want.
Yeah.
Do it on November 17th, on my birthday. I don't give a fuck. That's yeah.
I don't care neither.
You know, I was gonna make you the Black hero.
The matron of honor.
Oh shit.
Chill out.
I heard a little bell bottom.
Yeah.
But
So look, right?
Yeah.
Look, before we got on here, Chad said, "Boy, why you wearing them big ass pants?" They said, "Where you get them big pants from?" Emily said, "Well, you get your big pants from."
Same stove.
This nigga Chad said, "Oh, you worked in the freezer."
I can see them now in DXL. They just
My
shopping
boy
away.
was on deep freezer detail.
No, but look, man. As we all know, I personally don't believe that Atlanta or Georgia ever shut down for COVID. And when that they got fans back in stadiums for basketball games. So I say that
Are they the only ones too?
I don't know if they're
Is
the
this
only.
related?
No,
Are we still
my-
talking about Trump?
No.
No.
So Miami, what Miami did was they have COVID sniffing dogs now. I lied to you. Look at it. I lied to you now. They have dogs that are like 94% effective in detecting whether or not a person has
What
COVID.
COVID?
America is the smartest, dumbest fucking
Yeah.
country ever.
I agree.
Cause they said like dogs just sniff out breast cancer too.
How about All-Star, NBA All-Stars in Atlanta?
Did you know that?
Also,
Hey, I just want
it
everybody
makes
to
sense.
die.
It makes sense. You got Blue Flame. You got Compound. All these fucking places are open in Atlanta.
No, but they're not letting them go.
Well, I think, and I also
Yes,
think
they are. They can travel anywhere in the United States.
No,
Nowhere else.
no. I saw this before y'all got here. The way they're gonna do it is they're gonna fly them niggas in on private planes for only a 36-hour period, and they're gonna fly their ass right back out.
Do you think everybody's gonna buy into the rules? That nigga Lou Will was in the Blue Flame.
And what happened to
he
him?
just wanted to get wings,
And look
man.
what happened to him. He had to sit out 2 weeks.
Yeah, but he still got a job.
I ain't gonna fire them niggas.
Yeah,
Best food come from
like,
the strip
shit,
club, man.
A nigga like James Harden be like,
Best food come
a
from
nigga
the
like
strip club.
a nigga like James Harden be like, shit, that's a paid vacation.
Best eggs I ever had was at a strip club in Houston at 3 a.m.
You said best what?
Eggs. They
Shrimp
had
with cheese.
they have the brunch
Yes, sir.
laid out and the mimosas.
That's it. Ass in your face and cheese eggs on your face.
I asked one of the strippers at the time, did she have any of the eggs? I'm just curious.
You should slap.
Nah, I just want to make sure a bitch wasn't about to fart on me. You know what I mean?
But no, I led that way to talk about courtside Kinger.
Yeah.
So have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay.
She built like a pea. I had to
Top
look at her.
heavy, yeah. She
weird.
Yeah, like her. She ain't got no ass, but she got
Trash.
ease.
They
Feel her bite her.
They can be
Did you see her husband?
Still
We're like
he blowing it up.
75, a strong ass Coach K.
He built like John Cena.
Yeah.
Oh, so she with him for the money.
And she
Yeah.
said she ain't. Because, you know, she took heat off that, too.
Oh really?
Yeah, cause she took up for. Cause the reason why, like him and LeBron and the husband got into it. And
Yeah.
she stood.
And she
up.
stood up.
Was she wrong?
Stood up for her.
Yeah.
Was she wrong? Because I just feel like he'd have beat her had she not said nothing when they left.
But my thing is, I would be more embarrassed if my lady stood up and did that.
Again,
He said he right.
yeah.
Hey, white people ain't got no morals.
Like
Or no
I just know if I'm
standards.
arguing with LeBron, Jelena gonna say something.
And I can see her
Really?
stomp the fuck out
And
by Sonya, whatever her name is.
Arena getting that.
If you going back and forth with LeBron, you think Jelena will more so chime in and talk shit back to him, or do you think she would try to calm you down?
and
Right,
get mad at her.
right.
Don't calm me
You
down.
taking up for this nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. White people are the only ones dumb enough to
Like
get in
Turner
there.
alert.
Just-
Like Turner alert.
But but like white people are the only ones like dumb enough to like chime in on some shit like that and escalate it.
Right.
You seen what happened in Pennsylvania. We'll get on that later. But
Yeah, that shit.
she
wild.
chimed in, and now they both in boxes.
Yeah.
Dumbasses.
To death do us part.
Yeah, he
Like you told me the other day, don't nobody say pussy like you do. I can see me now in that box too. Shit. I definitely would have called Greg a pussy. Whatever his name was.
His name's Steve.
Steve, yeah.
Greg Knox.
Yeah. See me now. But yeah, course not caring to, so they just let you back in and you ruined it for everybody.
For everybody, bro.
Cause one, you took your mask off like a dumbass.
Yeah.
And you gonna talk to the most popular basketball player ever.
Yeah.
You didn't do that to Kyle Kuzma. You did that to LeBron fucking James. Dumbass bitch.
Don't be saying about calling women bitches, man.
I had a rough day today. But no, but that was stupid though.
Yeah,
Like,
it was.
you
I
did it to
didn't-
LeBron.
I didn't get it. Like she in her interview, she said, "Yeah, my husband and LeBron don't get along."
Did she go talk to? Did
Bitch,
she go
LeBron
talk
don't know your husband.
Did she go talk to Gail King?
She
She had to go talk to Ellen. That was some Ellen DeGenerate shit.
She said, "Yeah, LeBron and my husband have a beef."
What is it?
Bitch, he don't know your husband.
Yeah. LeBron's a billionaire.
Right.
But he do got season tickets to whatever. Never mind, that was a Hawks game. Was that a Hawks game or was that a Lakers game? I know that
That was a
sounds
Hawks
stupid.
game. They were in Atlanta.
Yeah, so he paid
Them
$14.
Yeah, that team ain't that expensive. Never mind. I thought it was like an LA courtside.
Nah,
I was like, he might be a billionaire.
nah.
Now he had 1,000 there.
He's no Jack Nicholson.
I still don't get how he got that. That nigga played Joker once.
He was one of the highest paid actors at one point.
I ain't seen that nigga in nothing.
That nigga had
Bro, you
that
gotta
nigga
think,
been-
he did most of his movies in
The 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he made his bread.
He,
By the time we seen him, he was old and on his
Yeah.
way out.
he been having courtside
That was
since
early
the
60s.
80s, bro.
Yup.
You said what?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, but yup. I mean,
That's the name of the episode.
Yup.
Yeah.
Coming.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hey, look. So
Word to Scrooge.
I would
Rest in
say,
peace.
you know, this next topic that we're gonna talk about.
I'm not laughing at the screech, bro. I'm laughing at the yacht.
Yeah. So I would say the next thing we're gonna talk about is the most disturbing thing I've seen in 2021,
What's that?
but it was honestly not.
I know you better not say the killing.
Yeah, it's not the most disturbing thing I've seen in 2021.
I
I seen a video of a 9-year-old girl in school get slammed by the police and pepper sprayed.
I had milk and cookies the other night. The other morning was the most disgusting, disturbing thing I've ever seen.
In 2021.
Yeah,
That's
what happened up there was
Well needed.
no. I mean, feathers needed to be ruffled, okay, but I mean that was mild, man. That was mild sauce right there.
That wasn't mild, but
It was
it
mild.
but it was on some
It was
shit
mild.
where
That
like,
happens in the white community more often than we know.
yeah.
Yeah.
But again, the media isn't gonna publicize it because it's not gonna boost. It's not gonna generate the level of propaganda as if you showed a white man killing a black couple.
Or vice versa.
You know what I mean? Or vice versa. So
So for our audience, what we're talking about is it was a shooting in Pennsylvania between two neighbors. Well, yeah, it was between three neighbors all together. But what happened was, I guess there was a couple that lived across the street, and they were shoveling snow into the I don't know if it was the driveway of the yard of their neighbors across the street. So the neighbor across the street, he had asked them to stop, and they just kept doing it. So the couple across the street who was shoveling snow into his yard, they was just going off, like calling them all kinds of names,
Scumbags.
scumbag, calling them a pussy.
yeah,
Saying,
he said, "Fuck you, you queer."
He said, I bet you won't come out here and meet me in the street and everything.
Yeah, because I'll whoop your fucking ass.
Right.
Pussy.
Yeah,
Pussy.
That's what did it.
Yeah.
And the neighbor across the street, Steve, he came outside with the glizzy.
Let me tell you something, Black. Before you move forward, let me tell you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
When the argument ensued, that walk he had back to the garage the first time, he was walking with a purpose.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't
I saw
walking trying to diffuse it. That wasn't a walk off like
It was
I'm just
almost
trying
a
to-
jog.
I like that wasn't a walk like let me just go back inside because these motherfuckers crazy. That was a walk like I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you and a nigga arguing and you see a nigga walk off like that mid argument,
I bet. That was his I bet.
yeah.
I think his grandfather was black.
And also, based on the nature of what both parties, well, not both parties, but based on the nature of what the woman was saying, the wife, you could tell
She
that this,
instigated
you could
the
tell
fuck out
that
of
this
that.
is not the first
time,
rodeo.
yeah,
This
time
ain't
they
the
got
first
into it,
argument.
Absolutely.
But this was the straw that broke MJ's back.
Yeah.
Okay. this was the straw that broke the camel's back, and I felt every bit of it when bruh called my man a pussy.
Yeah.
I felt that.
Yeah. Hey.
Not saying I'd have went to the garage for the piece, but
I would have.
I'm gonna send it back down. I'm gonna have to send it back down your throat, bro. Like you're not gonna. Talk
I
to me,
mean,
like
me
that.
personally, I'm fighting.
Yeah.
But I get why he did what he did.
Again, you don't know how many. Like he just probably so sick of these motherfuckers. Every time some shit happens.
And like you said earlier, you never know what a person is going through. We are in a pandemic. That man probably lost.
Furloughed.
He could have lost his job, furloughed, anything.
House getting ready to get snatched.
Yeah, and he just had his wits in, and he like, look, I ain't tolerating this shit no more.
Yeah.
And he literally went off. I mean, to the point where he came out with one gun, shot both of them, went back in the house, got a bigger gun.
I was gonna say you have certain things that happen as a mistake out of anger. That was not a mistake. He was ready to just put an end to it all.
Yeah.
Because if it was a mistake, you know, after he fucker shot 15 rounds and hit him twice.
I know he hit them more than
So
twice.
I'm exaggerating. But
I'm saying he at least hit him with 5.
He let off 8. First of all, if I'm within 15 yards, which was about what I calculated it to be, if I'm within 15 yards and I fire 8 rounds at you, I expect to kill you within the 8 rounds. You see what I'm saying? Like,
If I'm within 15 yards, I'm expecting to kill you 2-3 rounds.
you feel me?
You know what I mean?
You feel me? Like
You're military trained.
But he shoots off the 2, so I can
within 4 or 5 rounds, I'm expecting to have both of y'all taken down
At
completely.
least down.
deceased.
Target neutralized.
What? Yeah. What did it for me? After he done emptied that mag, my man marched back to the garage.
We thought it was over.
I thought it was over.
Again, that was the same walk as the first walk.
Yeah.
When he went to get the pistol.
Yeah.
So I kind of knew he wasn't done, and then I also saw that the video was 3 minutes long. So
Yeah, I like some other shit.
I said something that's about to happen, and my man came out with the stick,
The stick.
and he said, "I done told y'all stop fucking with me."
Yeah. That lets you know he like Chad said earlier, that lets you know that was not their first
It's
encounter.
not.
And he had it up to whatever his breaking point was with them.
My thing is, he went got the rifle, right? He went to the wife, put one in her head,
Yeah,
dropped her there.
yeah, that was.
Then went over to the
it was a double tap.
yeah, boom, boom.
And so that's what confused me because I was like, bruh, if he would have put one in her head,
With the pistol, because remember after he got up on her, he hit her point blank.
So
with
he
the pistol.
shot her first, and then he went over to the husband, shot him.
Bro, I watched that video
and then,
10 times.
and then when he walked back to the garage,
She was still moving.
She was still moving, and he walked up on her again and shot her. So I thought he shot her in the head on that one, but he must have like shot her again in the chest or something.
Now, clearly this nigga can't shoot. I mean,
That's why he went and got the rifle. Because he was like, "This gonna do it." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
he done emptied the mag and said, "God damn it!" You know what I mean? Like, shit.
And ain't gonna lie to you. One thing I thought about too, Chad. I was like, God damn, that's at least 3 feet of snow. The police ain't ever gonna get to that, cause
They're gonna have to send the fire department to just go pick up the body.
man, they was in Pennsylvania. Them cars probably made for that.
yeah, they gonna need DOT.
They
first.
ride with
And
changes
did you
on the
see?
tires.
Cause after he shot him the first time, one of them they was like slid up there like Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
two of them.
bro.
They
That
like,
was
two
that
of
was
them
something.
pulled up.
Go get my file.
Two of
Get
them
my
pulled
file.
up.
But look, did you see when one of the neighbors saw the motherfucker coming
back
back out
with
with
the-
the fuck off?
Nigga, if I need somebody shot and I know who did it and I see him, I'm out.
First of all,
Sounds like
at this point, I done heard 15 rounds go off. I'm not going over there to render any kind of aid.
Nah.
I would have been called.
You're dead. Like, at this point, I'm going to just call 911, tell them bring the coroner with them and forensic. Bring forensic.
Frying chicken.
Bring the coroner with you with the minivan that's going to pick them up. Bring extra caution tape, you know what I mean? Because the husband done walked off and got shot over yonder.
In his own garage.
You know what I mean? Like,
That was Dave surveillance tape with his stupid ass.
I can see the niggas right there calling 911. Hey, look, y'all need to bring that 15 packs van that ain't got no seats in it. Y'all gonna need all this shit.
Had the snow
so
angels out there.
my thing is on a more serious note. Like this should be, for me. What it told me was,
Carry a Glock wherever.
no, not even that, man. It's like we are living in miserable fucking times.
Absolutely.
We are living in probably the most stressful of times one could have ever thought, to live in. Like, it is mentally draining. It really is, man. It's mentally draining. It's depressing. Like, people are losing their fucking minds, and I actually expect more things like this to happen in the coming weeks to months. Like, a lot of people are at that point where they're breaking. People are breaking slowly but surely.
All I can say is, man, be mindful of what you're saying and who you're saying it to. Even though you can't necessarily, say, "Oh yeah, that motherfucker crazy." Let me be careful because you don't know who you're saying what to. But like you said, these are unprecedented times, man. You never know what anybody is going through. You never know.
And you gotta stay straight.
Yeah, that was, like I said the other day when you sent it to us, I said, this is my sign.
My man, you can't be out here talking that level of shit without that file. Like you,
Right.
yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
This motherfucker in the snowstorm.
yeah, you bring your ass back out here, Steve. I'll show you something. Come on, bring it. You know,
Yeah.
like, that's what he was
Did you
saying.
hear when he first got shot though?
Ah!
It ran off and failed.
That's his
Go in the
wife.
house.
That's
Like,
his wife.
I left the bitch.
She made this shit worse. I'm not gonna lie.
That was
to
the
you.
last thing that what's she calling?
A scumbag.
Yeah, she said, "You're the scumbag, Steve."
Yeah.
That's what I knew that this shit was.
For some reason, off the gate, I knew what was going to happen in that video.
Yeah.
Like, when you
Look at
sent
the
me
way
that, huh?
He walked the walk he had to the garage.
That's really-
that walk after work when you pull up in the driveway and every time you pull up in the driveway you got to shit.
Yeah.
And you got to get to the crib, like you got to get in the house immediately. That was the walk.
Because
he
you
had.
felt it on the highway.
Yeah, you know, a little speed walk.
Yeah.
That nigga
It was almost a jog, bro. Bro, when you sent me that video and I heard the yelling, and then like I saw him walking out, I said, "That's that. Let me go hit the trunk." We call it "I bet." That was his "I bet."
You know what the first thing I said was, "These are Yankees. It ain't going to end well."
Really? That's what
Yeah.
No, I just knew.
I mean, you had the accent. I already knew it was somewhere up north, and I said, "This ain't going to end well."
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first saw it, before it got to the good shit,
Why are you smiling?
Because it was
chuckled a little bit.
beautiful. Listen. So before I heard the gunshots ring out, I was like, shit, I love this shit. I eat this shit up when I see white folks going at each other because I see enough of black people going at each other. So when I see white folks, it's like it's like a breath of fresh air.
Because it's crazy because they make it seem like we saw American Skin, right?
Yeah.
You remember when they were doing the whole trial thing and how the police were trying to justify the fact that
We kill each other.
we kill each other more
Absolutely.
than the cops do.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
to see that, it was like, I ain't gonna say a breath of fresh air because I feel like you're a little fucked up for saying
It
that.
warmed my heart. Okay, I see that.
You're a fucked up person. And look, many white people you work for,
I work for a lot of them.
Uncle Sam.
Joe Biden.
I work for a lot of them, but
Kamala Harris.
I'm pretty sure.
We did it, Joe.
I'm pretty sure that the things I'm saying now and the way I feel, they say the same thing. They say the same thing about it.
I ain't gonna lie, ladies. I'm gonna put this bottle in my silhouette challenge. You ain't gonna
I thought you were going to put that bottle in your ass. Make something shake out there. Hey, look.
Go on, son.
Hey, I'm drunk. I just realized that whatever David
Vito.
Vito.
That nigga brought wine.
Nah, this is not wine. This
Nah,
is the
that ain't-
finest of cognacs.
Yeah,
Okay,
Real though.
it's from Cognac, Italy.
Yeah.
Talk
We
to
gonna
him,
switch
black.
it up?
Cognac French.
I mean, you know,
That shit straight from Rocky.
I think it's time to. All right, so the difference.
I
With,
seen that in CVS. It was cologne.
Here's the difference with black doing what I did,
Next to
right?
the Plan B.
Yeah.
Here's the difference with what black does versus what I did.
Yes,
tonight.
maybe.
So I still brought some shit that I know I thoroughly knew we would enjoy, some cognac. Black, on the other hand, be like,
I want
look,
bourbon.
black be like, look, fellas, I was in Texas and I went on a little trip to a vineyard. And, yeah, a little old black couple had this bottle in there. They said it's been aged for 60 years and just wanted to bring something back to you. You know what I mean? Like,
Listen,
got the snake in the
That
bottom of
man
the
got a
bottle.
32
Listen,
ounce
I got
beer
a-
can in here right now.
Yeah.
I got a.
That's
That's
bigger than 32.
It's
bro.
written
Yeah.
in marker.
Listen, I got a.
That's a 62.
I got a
Yeah.
20-year-old cognac wine.
See, told you.
Cognac wine
Check it out.
that we gonna break open when I close.
You know, I really did think when you pulled that out, I said, "Oh, this nigga brought a battery." I didn't know.
Nah, first that nigga said, I knew you didn't bring no steel reserve, man.
That nigga
So-
was 211.
I thought about it. I was like, okay, AAA the smallest one, AA the medium. That's the A. That nigga brought an A battery.
Nah,
That's a D battery.
Nah, that's a
Yeah.
C.
I just feel like that's what's in the
That's
Prius. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, that's the Tesla.
That's the battery in MJ Charger. I mean, what you drive? Honda
That's
Fit.
how I'm built.
Like a
What's up with Biden wanting to forgive these student
What do you
loans,
mean?
man? I'm asking.
I personally feel like,
You don't need it? You make too much money?
I feel like he does.
excuse me?
Yeah, I'm asking.
You do make too much. Right?
Yeah.
You need give some
How?
to us.
6 figures.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
He got the arsenal of the Bush.
All right, here we go.
MJ is the highest paid nigga at this
I
table.
don't.
Probably so.
Hard as you work,
Hardest working.
Yeah.
easily.
That's
Bro,
for
I
sure.
will never cap you on that. You are the hardest working nigga I know.
Absolutely.
You don't have to, but you do.
I
That's
ain't-
why your beard discombobulated now. Look at you shit.
Nigga was working in the bakery. Nigga.
That nigga cut so many.
Nigga, all that yeast in your beard. Talking about salt and pepper. Pepper and powder.
Oh, wait, because I used to work in the bakery too.
I
You
called,
had that little mesh hat on that shit too, didn't you?
I called that nigga the other day. He said, I'm getting the steaks ready. I said, God damn.
Mm.
And then
He thought he was at home the whole time he still at work.
Yeah.
That shit
They
crazy.
don't respect you too.
Wait, with somebody's job?
Yeah, they.
I feel like
He
I
do
feel
it
like they,
himself.
you know what's crazy? They respect you, but they expect this out of you. That makes sense?
I
They
get what
expect
you're
you to.
saying.
They expect you to do all this, and I don't feel like you need to.
Do you feel like your promotion was truly a promotion?
It is, but I can't talk about what I got
Look,
to do
so somebody told me.
on the air.
Somebody told me, like, for most corporations, bro,
The higher you go,
when they not even that.
the worse it gets.
When an interview position opens up for particular, you know, like especially when you're gonna be the person in charge, you're always gonna be. Whenever that position opens up, it's gonna be a position for an entity or a store or a facility that's fucked up. Because if the shit's running like a gym, like a
Hey,
dime,
the person
they're gonna give it to their friends, bro. Hey man, I got this stress-free environment over here. You can go make X amount of money. Shit's already, running seamlessly or good.
That makes sense.
You think a big dog is gonna give his friends some shit where he's gonna have to go in there and grind and hustle?
Cause what's gonna happen is he gonna look at you and be like, "Look, I'm gonna be real with you. This motherfucker over here ain't for you. Like this ain't for anybody.
Yeah, don't-
They put a pain in the heart.
Hey, he
They gonna
told
tell
me-
you that, and
he
then
told
they want you to make that decision.
He told me. He said,
Were you pressed?
Huh?
Were you pressed? Not trying to be funny. Like,
Well,
were you
He was
pressed?
tired of
get
being a
what you
floater, man. Like,
Yeah, I was trying to float.
like he couldn't get comfortable. You
So
know what I
I
mean?
gave,
Yeah.
I gave him. I said, look, either put me back in Mini City or promote me.
Yeah.
And he promoted me. But he also told me, he was like, look, this is what I got. It ain't the best situation. I was
And
like,
you wouldn't think that in that area.
Turn that bitch around, bro.
He's trying. He's trying.
I can't talk about what I got going on.
Yeah, he trying, but it's a lot. Yeah.
Turn that bitch around.
But
Yeah.
so, like I told my boss, because my boss be threatening me about his job, right?
Threatening you.
I said fretting.
Threatening.
It's a white word. It's something T.I. might use.
And one of his songs.
Before or after?
He like,
In
yeah,
what context?
when she took that Molly, she fret.
Yeah.
But on some serious shit, he talked to me about his job and everything. So mind you, my manager's Haitian. So it's already a struggle.
He'll kill one
Yeah,
dog.
I already know he on some bullshit.
Yeah, but he'll pass it too, so it's weird.
And he gonna kill you and send you to heaven.
Yeah.
Rice, beans, and grape juice.
Is that what they eat?
I don't know what Asian
I was gonna ask you.
people.
Same shit.
It's not.
Y'all look alike.
Popo Pinala people.
He look. What's that movie with Tom Hanks?
Segunda.
I'm the captain now.
Lilo and Stitch.
Which one of them had the gap? Didn't one of them have a gap? Stitch.
Bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
See ya, Yeah. Yeah.
But that was some serious shit though. Like
That nigga funny, bro.
Wayne?
Yeah.
Nah.
He's got.
Only with the drip. Anything else I don't like.
He's gotten back funny. Like for a while, as a period of time, he kind of fell
I
out.
heard he's funny in stand up.
He coming to Raleigh. I'm
You're
not
going?
going. I'm not going. Yeah, he gonna be in there with Juvin. No
Juvin
Juvin
21.
going.
I can't wait till this shit over.
That nigga
bro.
don't
I'm ready.
I'm
I'm
ready.
ready.
Nigga the mask yet.
I'm ready.
Nah, don't. Anyway.
Hot damn.
No.
But
I can't wait to go back to the Ritz, bro.
the Ritz?
Yes.
I need to go before I need the
What the
Ritz.
fuck's at the Ritz?
The Jeezy concert we went to was lit, bro.
I thought you was gonna say Country Lane. I thought
R&B
you was
only.
saying
R&B only. Like, come on, man. We
Couple of
had-
them trap karaoke.
Yeah.
You didn't go to the one me and bro went to was really good.
The trap karaoke?
Yeah, me and you went like it was like December. It was
You said it what
2019.
year? Oh.
It was right before COVID.
This nigga.
He's about to get offended.
But anyway, back to your job.
Nigga over there drinking coquito.
Yeah. Cause it's thick. Yeah, like I ain't gotta get that big ass straw. Yeah.
Why y'all mad at me?
That's a T.I. song too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, why you wanna go and do that?
Yeah, love, huh? But the more money you make, the more stressful it's gonna get.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
So he's like, I'm like, bro, you gotta put it in perspective. And I put this in perspective a long time ago, especially when I was with Verizon. I used to be like, why is these managers irritating the fuck out of me every day? Then I'm like, because there's somebody in their ear irritating them, and then there's somebody in their ear irritating them.
all day.
So, cause you have
All
whatever,
day,
whatever
all
that-
day.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all I'm getting is emails.
And it's just them forwarding shit, basically. So, cause I'm like, I'm sitting at 136%. Why are you bothering me? Like, you know what I mean? But it ain't me though. It's the rest of my team ain't picking up their slack. But
Yeah, it's
they can't look at them.
individual.
You had
They're
customers
looking at the
you
whole
getting
story.
sales? I'd be like, he just kick everybody out.
But the thing is,
Ma'am, the mask goes over your nose. Hey,
yeah,
look, I can't help you.
yeah.
You
For
want to
real.
step outside.
But my customers appreciate that though because a lot of them be like, yeah,
Black
I don't
and
get it.
Democrat.
And yeah, or the white Democrat. They're like, I don't get why people don't.
It's sad
you
that
know,
I say it every week probably on the episode, but it's sad that you can use a mask to identify
who
somebody's political affiliation.
somebody who got the gator around their head. Yeah, Trump.
At least they trying.
They
I
tried.
gotta
though.
give them that. At least they trying.
Yeah, that's what they hunt in. But they was like, this is about good as gonna get. Good as gonna get. Tell me, like, it's about good shit.
It's really getting my right.
Yeah.
It's really getting
The whole time they got a little cup right here for them to spit their shit.
Listen, every time I think about that shit, I think about the movie Django.
Yeah.
When his wife made the hoods, he's like, fuck all y'all, and don't bother me and mine about this no more. Bro, that shit funny, bro.
But that's what I'm saying, like, you can tell though.
Yeah.
But either way, but like I was saying, it's the more money you make, the more stress you're gonna get.
Yeah.
They were like, Justin going to management. I'm like, do I really want to deal with that?
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gotta. So like with me, I gotta just deal with the motherfuckers like the managers.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm a manager, I gotta deal with somebody who's like in charge.
Yeah.
Now I ain't gotta just deal with like Steve, that's the regional. I gotta deal with his boss too, the director of sales. You know what I mean? Because at this point, like your name is on radar. You know what I
Everything,
mean? Yeah, like I don't know.
Money more problems.
It's
Yeah.
all numbers, man. It's all
That's
numbers.
all it is.
It's all
It's all-
numbers.
It's not really. It's
I
all
mean,
money.
and I try to give a fuck, but for me, ultimately, what it boils down to is, look, say what you want about everything else, as long as I'm going to at least try to give you the bottom line you want.
Mm-hmm.
Because for one number, for one metric to look good, another metric is going to falter by the wayside. It's just what it is, bro. Like, it's never a time there's going to be, like, it's just not human nature. It's not human element. I'm gonna go too far by saying it's impossible, but it's not practical. You know what I mean? You want us to focus on this one thing that we dial in this particular month, we lock in, we achieve what you wanted us to achieve. But guess what? While we've attended to this one particular issue, this number over here now that requires the same amount of energy gets low. So now the next month is, all right, you got this fixed. How can we get this fixed? and you go back to doing that. It's like it's never ending. So
Yeah.
for me, yeah, I do give a fuck about it, and I want to ultimately achieve, my goals in every area. But at the end of the day, you really care about the bottom line.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you really only care about customer service when
Yes.
you want to make money. Customer
Yeah.
service is not going to make you money.
Nah.
Them
not at
stores
all.
ain't going to make you no money.
Customer service is probably going to leave you in a deficit, to be honest with you. Because when you think about customer service, you're giving the customer what they want.
I think for my industry, I disagree.
Okay.
think so?
Why is that,
Mhm.
though?
Because we have a thing called Net Promoter Score.
Yep.
All right, so in my industry, you got to think we like there studies have been done, and they've come up with for every good experience, they're going to tell one person. For every bad experience, they're going to tell 10.
That's not just in your
But
industry.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Customer service is essential because
that's
that's Net Promoter Score is what is the probability of this person coming back with this person telling somebody else, hey, this place did really well, customer service was great, with the woo, you need to go to them. So
when you put it like that, I get it and it makes sense. But in the way I'm thinking about it is
That's not going to actually pay you.
right. Like for instance, with the situation when you was telling me about the lady that had a Tesla, y'all came out of pocket with more than what y'all probably really wanted to give her. You know what I'm saying? So
Y'all didn't make any money off that.
it's a little bit different on the insurance side.
okay.
It's a little bit different on the insurance side, and the reason it's different is the main goal of an insurance company is to
Keep a customer.
yeah, that's one. But the main goal of any insurance company is to save 10 cents on every dollar, or a customer. The average person files a claim once every 9 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you ain't
So you got 8 years of profit.
You're not losing shit, but ultimately you want to lower your cost so you can increase your underwriting profit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it really has no true barrier.
So let me ask you this, and this is completely nowhere near on topic or schedule, but those companies that do extended warranties,
Mm-hmm.
do you think that's a scam?
The ones that call you.
Once they call you, yeah.
It's no different than insurance.
Okay.
It's no different than insurance because remember, insurance is you're paying for the risk of not knowing.
Right.
You don't know when you're gonna get in an accident. You
It's
don't know when you're gonna
It's
die.
like one of those things. It's better to have it.
Yeah,
not
you
be-
pay. Yeah,
than
exactly.
not
You
have
pay
it.
for the risk.
Yeah.
So some people have went, all their fucking life paying insurance and never had to use it. It's one of them things. But you got those people that don't want to pay it, and then some shit happening, you have nothing to fall back on.
It was,
Your car would have been out of extended one. You got 450,000 miles on that Alta.
But they still call me about this shit.
Yeah.
Still.
They call me.
They got your name on that list. Like, they're gonna say, "Sir, what? How many miles are on your vehicle?" As soon as you say two, you don't qualify anymore.
But I tell people, so like what I do with cell phones, they're like, what am I paying for insurance? I said it's the same thing as car insurance. You're gonna pay your premium and you have to pay a deductible when something happens.
Yep.
You don't think, what do you think that little $15 a month is going? It's just for you to have it.
That's why I stay with the crack in my windshield for forever. Cause my insurance still wanted me to pay $300 deductible.
You're paying for the unknown.
And I can
It
still,
sucks.
I can
It
still
stinks.
see out that motherfucker fine.
Let's just say you got health insurance, right?
Yeah.
You already have a cracked hip, right?
Kinda.
Kinda.
He lean a little.
But yeah, he do walk with Akeem. But on some serious shit though.
Yeah.
Let's say in 20 years you need a hip replacement, right?
Mhm.
Do you think they're gonna put a real hip in you?
No. It's gonna be so.
There's motherfuckers
It's
who
gonna be
think.
turkey wishbone.
Yeah, exactly. But no, there's motherfuckers who think when you wreck your Toyota Camry, you supposed to get a Toyota part. There's a motherfucker who think if you crack your iPhone, you need to get an Apple screen. No, not gonna put that on. The insurance companies are gonna put the least expensive
The
thing,
most
Absolutely.
cost effective
good
Absolutely.
way to repair your car.
I'll never forget I bought my Acura, my very first car. I bought my Acura, and I popped the hood on that motherfucker. You know what type of engine was in that bitch?
A boat.
A Honda.
A Honda.
Well, Acuras are Hondas.
Right, but at the same time, if you go buy a brand new Acura, you can pop the engine. You pop the hood, the engine ain't gonna say fucking Honda
Yeah,
on
it
it.
is.
On a brand new.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it is.
my
You
issue,
pop some Nissans right now, the engine say Honda.
With a CVT transmission in it.
Yeah. A lot of these new Honda Accords are CVT. What CVT mean?
I forgot what it mean. I looked this shit up the other day.
Continuously variable transmission.
Yeah, but it's not good.
it's Cobalt.
Yeah,
Remember
just get
Jimmy
out of
had
it.
one?
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, the
not
principle. The principle is similar, but the actual operation is different.
good. And the
Jimmy
maintenance
used to drive the
and,
tampon around. You remember that?
Huh? Oh,
Drive
the little
tampon.
Cobalt.
and the maintenance for a CVT transmission is more than the automatic transmission
Yeah.
as well.
Well,
That's why my shit just sitting right now.
That's why I tell
Fuel
people.
economy.
So people don't want
That's
to.
all it boils down
So
to.
people don't want to buy phone insurance because they're gonna send them a refurbished phone. I'm like, the
That's-
same thing with your car.
It's
As long as the motherfucker works.
I don't. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Your health insurance. The doctor is gonna write a prescription for the name brand pill.
For Vicodin, but
Yeah.
CVS gonna give you
CVS.
CVS. It's
It's-
just like I said with the
it's
hip.
no
They're not gonna
fucking-
give you.
yeah.
They're not gonna give you somebody hip that just died. That's not how hips work.
Yeah.
People
They
don't
give
understand.
They
it,
give
man.
you a
Like,
bedpan.
they might give you a hip of somebody that just died, but it's gonna be a 75-year-old. They ain't
They're
gonna
not.
be a
No, it's gonna be
23-year-old.
plastic. Just like a
There's
refurbished
gonna be a little
phone.
peeing, man. They're gonna correct it. They're gonna fix it.
That's what I'm saying. They not. That's what I'm saying. People overlook like the little things because they're not smart.
Like, motherfucker that drive a 2019 Mercedes Benz coming with a scratch on his bumper. And he said, I don't want no bond on it. I need a new bumper. Motherfucker, the insurance company gave you $80 to fix this. The bumper costs $1,000.
We gonna paint this bitch.
What you want me to pull this bitch out my ass? What you want me to do? What you want me to do?
What color was it?
He was black. Little African nigga that worked at AT&T. He was a manager.
Lord Jesus.
I don't know if he was African.
G-Bag.
Work out in shit. One of them outskirts, not in
Garner?
Raleigh. Huh?
Was it Garner?
One of them stores.
Tall?
Yeah.
Sincere?
Yeah. Yeah. Yup.
Mhm.
That's him.
Him
He's a
and-
dick.
Yeah.
He's a dick.
Him and
He gave me a 5% on a survey, bro.
So you know what's crazy?
Scratch it up.
And we're talking about surveys and stuff, right? So I got, and what I say, so I agree with you on this part where I say it doesn't get me paid, right?
Mhm.
So last month I finished number 2 by like 0.08%, right? And the reason why was because of my CSAT scores, which is NPS basically.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 52%.
Customer service. And
Basically. So I got a 52% because I got 2 bad surveys. One survey was the customer said, I accidentally put the wrong number. He needs a 5. But because it said 1, so it go 1 to 5, 5 being the greatest. Because it said 1, I automatically get dinged. The other one I got a 2 because customer bought something online. Customer service told her to bring it into the store. So when you do stuff online and in the store, it doesn't mesh well.
Mhm.
It took me 30 minutes to return it because I had to go tell my manager to dock everything so I can do the return. She said it took me 30 minutes to do a exchange of something I bought online. I got a 2, now I got a 52 for the month. Mind you, I have 15 surveys where I got a 5, but I got 2 bad ones. One was a mistake. I get a 52% finish second, but guess what? Guess how much my commission check was? Higher than everybody's in the store.
And corporate will not remove a bad survey. They won't. How they look at it is just get the next 30 need to be perfect.
Yeah, mine literally.
It'll wash.
It literally said because most of them don't even have comments. But it literally said, "Oh, I had a pleasant time. Didn't mean to score this."
Bro, surveys. I hate survey culture. Like we
I
have.
never do surveys.
Bro, we have, and the crazy part is like people like us in retail need people to do surveys because your pay is based on surveys. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
like I had like one of our questions on the survey would be like, was your car cleaned on delivery or clean on delivery? And I had a customer that said, well, I don't know. My daughter picked up the car and gave us a 1 out of 10. You bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
Just you can skip the fucking question.
And then a lot of times people don't even realize. So here's another thing too. Yeah, we talked about this back when me and you used to live together. Because we used to come home and talk about work all the time. A lot of those surveys aren't going to get done. So like people like you, they're not going to do it until they have a bad experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why customer service now becomes important. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
It like ties back in.
I do.
It sucks. The service industry really fucking sucks. Like consumers, you need them to have a job, but we as consumers fucking suck. I mean, you gotta think about sometimes when we go off on somebody that has absolutely not, we just that's just the first person that you're dealing with. So they're the fucking punching bag. You know what I'm saying? Like you mad at the insurance company, you don't see him, all you're doing is talking to him on the phone. So you come see me, and now you're mad at me because you and the insurance company been going at it.
This nigga MJ sleep.
Yeah, he's sucking the mic.
Yeah.
He's sucking the mic. Yeah.
But no, because I even hate at being at work and like there's a customer that's been through something like through customer service and they tell them to come to the store because customer service don't want to deal with them on the phone.
Right.
Yeah.
Then I gotta go into the account. So then of course they're gonna get the survey. So then when they get the survey, they're gonna talk about how
1 out
this
of
job
10.
that I work fucked them over,
Do
and
not
then
recommend.
and then now I get hit with a survey because of something Craig did on the phone.
Crazy.
Hey, look, 24-17 Tom Brady. What you got?
I got 34-27 Chiefs.
Ooh.
31-21.
Tom.
Tampa.
It's not Tampa, it's Tom.
Tampa.
You know the mayor said he gonna change it. You
MJ
want
don't
Bucks?
watch football.
You wanna bet too?
No.
Okay. I'll make us move 300.
So what's the moral of this episode?
I got a story to tie it all in.
Let's hear it out because he's about to die.
Yeah, he gonna deep throat that mic. Look, so y'all know the story of the Daddy Bull and Baby Bull?
No.
Good. Perfect.
Talking about me?
No. So there was a Daddy Bull and there was a Baby Bull.
Okay.
They were sitting at the highest point of a mountain that overlooked the pasture of cows. Right?
I'm sleeping now.
Yeah. Nah, hear me out. The Baby Bull looked at the Daddy Bull and said, Daddy, let's run down this hill and fuck a cow. That's what the Baby Bull said. Daddy said, no. Let's walk down this hill. Let's walk. Take our sweet time. We might even need to walk backwards. And fuck all the cows. Good night.
What?
It's some deep shit.